Oh, fuck. Now that my anxiety's gone. How are you guys doing? Oh my god. My nipples, they're hard. I'm scared. I'm drunk, I'm bloody. That's how every good party ends, right? I could have done things with these? I could have done things with these? Shit! That would have been helpful. Oh well, I always gotta do things the hard way, I guess. Kind of dumb, dude. I don't know. I don't know where to go. I'm not good at mazes. Oh, this way? This way. Sick. Okay. This. Oh, we still gotta like get over here somehow. Ah! Shit!
Childhood accident, mind blast, body dysmorphia, take your pick.
Which one's the real one?
Whichever one's gonna land me a sale. Speaking of, how can I help?
Cream collection. Ain't scared something will go off on its own.
I'm jacked into all of them. Feedback loop, cohesive connections, and all that. Chill.
All of these are your peripheries. Not afraid of an overlay?
Me? Afraid? No, wait. Maybe.
Human Swiss cheese. Alright, let's be honest. Nobody left you, sweetheart. Like, oh, creepy doll graveyard. God damn it. Benevolent. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that.
Am I losing it?
Yes. About hot testicles. Oh god! Hi. Fucking creepy ass mustache having piece of shit. Oh. Okay. Oh, you guys are dead. Okay. Dr. Phil looking motherfucker. Alright. Anything good? No?
Or yeah, get that one. Yep. Then there's another one right here. Another one right here. Shit.
Oh, I got two.
One, preparing for touchdown.
It doesn't really seem to hurt though. Okay. Okay. Can you at least pick up my fucking samples, you bastard?
It's stuck to you, dude. It's stuck to you. You wouldn't have been able to run away from her. You tried. Oh, dude.
God damn. It just looks
Fuck it. Grenades.
oh fuck. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh god.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Oh my.
Name's Elfo.
You just took a Quasar Cannon to the face.
There you go. Now I took 2 Quasar cannons to the face.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so liberating. Oh, fuck!
Oh!
That man shot me into the air and then shot me with another missile mid. Where in the fucking hell? It's just fucking. Oh
No
shit!
way that man just shot me with his fucking grenade launcher.
Oh, I got booped off the edge. Wish people would stop booping me.
On point, get mercy. Get mercy for the love of God. Thank you.
Coming the hill.
Oh, thank you. We did it, team. Oh, God, we pushed. Oh, fuck. Her mouth first before doing anything like that. But there's so many, like, weird noises that are happening in this house around me that's, like, making me scared and thinking something's gonna pop out at me. Okay, so we got tweezers. Oh, fuck. Ha! Shit, shit, shit. Shit, that's fuck.
When the wall closes in, what is there to do but fly?
Stupid beds. Oh, there's one. Dude, I tried to jump around. Ay, ay, ay. Ah! Oh. Oh, nope, from behind, but from behind. Oh, I don't like the way they're touching me. That's reserved for destruction and doom. Sorry. And Panda, once he, you know, when he's here. I'm a slut. Fucking punch you in the face, bitch. Yeah! Motherfucker! How do you like. Oh, fuck! Ah, yeah! Oh, okay. Bullets hurt more. Bullets hurt more! Shit! I was trying to meme, dude.
How'd that go?
Kinda good. Oh my god, that was beautiful.
What?
You jumped right over that, man. Little all day. What? How'd that happen?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, get in there, boy. Show them what liberty's all about.
You gotta get in there with the,
Yeah.
You get a +1?
Oh god, difficulty is 15.
Let's go, baby.
Oh my god, dude. This is gonna be bad. What if I kill it?
There's no backing out now.
Oh shit. You're right, dude. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck?
Fucking game.
Let's actually take that. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, it was fucked up. I should have done that. He tried to fucking land on me too. He ended up just killing himself. Oh god. I should have died from that. Oh, okay, that worked. Gaming, like, what's wrong with you? Those moments. That's what I live for.
So the moments for if I didn't use my PC for work, the shit would be in the dumpster.
Yep. The moments of like, why did you even have a fucking rocket launcher if like half the time you're just gonna die from shooting yourself? And you know what I tell them? That's exactly what I tell them.
Just because we can rocket hop in Halo doesn't mean we can rocket hop in Destiny.
Back to Ikora.
Yeah. Fuck Ikora.
Yeah?
Let's go to someone else.
Alright. Well. What's in there?
Can I just like die all my equipment?
Yes.
How?
So,
Status?
we'll keep running our shop. They all ran away. Whee! Oh shit! Nobody saw that. It's fine. Let's wait. 1, 2.
Oh, you're floating. Do I need to kill you?
Here, let me help. Let me try and help. Come here.
I need to screenshot this.
4 big
Guys, and they come. Oh, I always think it says, and they come in my eyes, but and they bust in my eyes. There you go.
Yeah, baby!
Oh shit! Name's Elfo.
You just took a Quasar cannon to the face.
There you go. Now I took 2 Quasar cannons to the face.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so liberating. Oh, fuck! Oh! That man shot me into the air and then shot me with another missile mid. Had that happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, get in there, boy. Show him what liberty's all about.
You gotta get in there with the
Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Just doing a titty touching over here, looting some bad guys or some bounty hunters. I guess I'm the bad guy in this situation. But yeah. Oh fuck! We'll keep running our shop. shit! Nobody saw that. It's fine. Let's wait. 1, 2. It just looks, I should have died from that. Oh, okay, that worked.
Back to Ikora.
Man. Fuck Ikora.
Yeah?
Let's go to someone else.
Alright. Wow. What's in there?
Yo, can I just like die all night?
Yes. So...
Status?
Yeah, baby!
Oh shit!
Or yeah, get that one. Yeah. Then there's another one right here. Another one right here. Shit.
Oh, I got two.
Preparing for touchdown.
It doesn't really seem to hurt though. Okay. Okay. Can you at least pick up my fucking samples, you bastard?
It's stuck to you, dude. It's stuck to you. You wouldn't have been able to run away from her. You tried. Oh,
God damn.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. Why? Why? Why can't I just be alive for long enough?
Oh my god, dude. I spawned on someone.
Thanks, Dad.
Right there. This is Call of Duty. I'd rather play Call of Duty.
So angry. Hey, buddy, just make sure you duck. On my face. Yeah, there you go. Alright, good job. He fucking listened to me and fucking died. I'm so sorry. Oh, it was fucked up. I should have done that. He tried to fucking land on me too. He ended up just killing himself. Oh god. The fucking Frankenfuck is that? Look out the window. Which window? 07. Oh! Shit!
Should take that. Okay, sorry guys.
game.
4 big
Guys, and they come. Oh, I always think it says and they come in my eyes, but they bust in my eyes.
Oh, you're floating. Do I need to tell you?
Here, let me help. Let me try and help. Come here.
I need to screenshot this.
Human Swiss cheese. Alright, let's be honest. Nobody left you, sweetheart. Like, oh, creepy doll graveyard. God damn it. Beneviton. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that.
Am I losing it?
Yes. Where the fucking hell? It's just fucking. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
look at that man just shot me with his fucking grenade launcher.
Fuck. Diddle all day. What? Oh god, difficulty. It's 15.
Let's go, baby.
Oh my god, dude. This is gonna be bad. What if I kill it? What the?
Go backing out now.
Oh shit. You're right, dude. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god, that was beautiful.
What?
You jumped right over that, man. Oh. Oh. Oh, nope, from behind, we're from behind. Oh, I don't like the way they're touching me. That's reserved for destruction and doom. Sorry. And Panda, once he, you know, when he's here. I'm a slut.
When the wall closes in, what is there to do but fly?
Stupid bags. Oh, there's one. Dude, I tried to jump around. Ay, ay, ay. Ah! Uh, shit, 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 that's fuck. The mouth first before doing anything like that. But there's so many like weird noises that are happening in this house around me that's like making me scared and thinking something's gonna pop out at me. Okay, so we got tweezers. Oh, fuck it. Ha! About had testicles. Oh god! Hi. Fucking creepy ass mustache having piece of shit. Oh. Okay. Oh, you guys are dead. Okay. Dr. Phil looking motherfucker. Alright. Anything good? No?
Oh, I got pooped off the edge. Wish people would stop pooping me.
On point, get mercy. Get mercy for the love of God. Thank you.
Coming the hill.
Oh, thank you. We did it, team. Oh, God, we pushed. Oh, fuck. Kind of dumb, dude. I don't know. I don't know where to go. I'm not good at mazes. Oh, this way? This way. Sick. Okay. This. Oh, we still gotta, like, get over here somehow. Ah! Shit!
Cream collection. You ain't scared something will go off on its own?
Hijacked and all. Feedback loop, cohesive connections, and all that. Chill.
All of these are your peripheries? Not afraid of an overload?
Me? Afraid? No, wait. Maybe. Landing and boarding.
Fucking punch you in the face, bitch. Yeah! Motherfucker! How do you like. Oh, fuck! Ah! Yeah! Oh, okay. Bullets hurt more. Bullets hurt more! Shit! I was trying to meme, dude.
How'd that go?
Kinda good. And we're going to pause that.
Half an hour later than expected.
Right. Sorry, guys. We were running into some technical issues. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, my mic is at least working. It is. Okay, fantastic. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming on by. We're going to be playing some D&D, get into the actual module soon, hopefully. Yeah, I'm going to keep it short because we got to get going. We're all muted. All right, thanks. Am I muted? Or are you joking? Because my mic thingy is going off. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming on by. Like I said, we'll get started here. I'm just gonna go through and do a little summary of what we've been through. Let me make sure that
very robotic.
Me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let me make sure.
I think your voice changer is messing.
The funny thing is I don't have the voice changer on. So let me make sure that everything is plugged in right. Oh, let me make sure. Is it through Discord that it sounds like shit?
No, it sounds fine on Discord to me. On Discord.
Sonar microphone, yeah, that's the right one. Okay, well, bonk. No, you're fine. I'm just trolling. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me try and make sure that we could get the Discord to show up. Boop-a-da-boop. Properties. We need to go to. No, that's support them. Interesting. It doesn't want to like go to the right Discord. Let's just go to the tavern then. Fuck me. Okay. Discord being like 90% of my issues tonight. It's fantastic.
What's going on?
Nothing. My stream isn't wanting to pick up the right chat, so I have to tell it to get a certain window. So we're going to. It's supposed to work on the tavern. There we go. Okay, Discord. Why is it not going? to the tavern.
Then you forgot to pay the cabbie?
Maybe. On. Let's see. Maybe if I just cheese it for right now. No, because I need that open. Plus. Window capture. Discord. Okay. It's weird that it's not wanted. Is it because it's not popped out? Is that what's going on? Am I just stupid? Yeah, I'm just stupid. Fantastic. Fucking love it, dude. God. Now I'm the one that's causing issues. Okay. Oop. Trust me, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing, guys. 100%. There we go. Okay, bring this down. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Last time, on this thing that we have never really named yet, on our little D&D adventure, you met Borin and the rest of his squad. Pretty much figured out that they are trying really hard to keep this guild going and the last guild hall alive and well. It was going to be an issue because a lot of people didn't see it as something that's profitable, whereas the late Dwegar Ironhold saw it as something that was pretty much charitable because of all the death and destruction that they created with their weapons. They wanted to make up for it to the world. Through that, he found out a lot of people around them were very greedy, didn't really agree with how Borin and his sister wanted to run things. You found out about a little bit more about like the mining operation and what happened to Dwegar. Some rumors about like his brain missing. Also, you met some important parts of the Ironhold family for how the guild worked. That's, for example, there was a gentleman that was able to hide bodies for you, and also there were a couple of other people that just worked for Ironhold. Everybody was so drunk they couldn't really remember. Some of them couldn't even remember what they do exactly in the Ironhold family. But after that, you went to, after gathering up in the guild hall, you all went to the actual ceremony where Catan was chasing a family heirloom that was dropped out of one of the thieves that she bullied, and bullied back basically, and struggled to grab it, pointed to the right direction. One of the people that worked for the Ironholds was very thankful and went and grabbed it. Through all of that, you guys all finally met up. Again, everybody started getting kind of violent and wanting to kind of get in Borin's face when he made the announcement of what they were planning on doing with the company, the ship that they were on, this huge ship that is basically a kingdom flying in the air, is set to set off in the sky and explode, sink into the ocean, because that's what Dwegar wanted. Nobody really agreed with that because it could be used basically as a vehicle for war and destruction, and it would make a lot of money, and they're not going to make another one as well. So basically they're just throwing this away and saying like, hey, we're done with making these giant ass kingdoms. It was a one-time thing, and because he died early, he didn't get used a lot. Not a lot of people agreed with that. way of thinking. They got rowdy. You guys were able to successfully keep everybody off of them, and then you started noticing assassins attacking other people. The assassins were wearing green masks, and they were also disguised as dwarves. Like when you cut them, hay and blood would come out. Some of them were scrawnier and shorter than normal dwarfs. You have came to the conclusion that it might possibly be goblins. As you guys fought your way through the burning and dying ship after a couple of explosions, you were able to get to the top, and this is where we're going to continue our story. Sorry if that's like really short and abrupt. If you do have any questions, just let me know, because it's been a while. It's been like over a month, but for the most part, this is where we're at. You guys came out of the burning ship to get to the surface of the Crimson Dragon, which is the name of the ship that you guys are on, and you are running through a crowd of people towards the front deck. Following Borin through the crowd, you see all of these other assassins running away, and the heat starts to cause you to sweat, and burns a little bit on your skin as you're running through the streets, trying to catch up with Borin. Its smoke starts to somewhat choke you as you look up in the sky. It's all painted orange, and you hear screams of people being attacked. Some people are able to take a moment to have their guardian or caster cast a portal and get away. You watch a gnome noble run with his wizard caster, and the wizard creates a portal and says, come, follow me. And as the noble gets through, an arrow pierces that wizard's chest and falls to the ground, and the portal closes up instantly. Somebody tried to run exactly towards it, but was unsuccessful and trips and falls on their face. And you're seeing all of this chaos as you're rushing through. What's your guys' kind of marching order right now? Like, where are you guys relative to Borin as you're running through this?
I'm trying to stick as close to him as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, we were hustling him out of there, so I figured that I'd probably be fairly close to him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Borin is like, we don't have time. We need to keep going. Pay no mind. I have an escape route, but you have to trust me. And you're just running behind him. As that's going on, one of the flying ships barely goes only a few feet above you. Looks like it was about to crash into you, and you brace yourself in fear, and it misses you by a few feet and crashes straight behind you. You feel the wave of the explosion kind of hit you, and you stumble but keep on moving forward. At this point in time, you realize the hells have reached up into the heavens and started to engulf and devour everything in its path. So much, there's confusion and screaming and swords clanging against each other. Arrows are whizzing by your heads as you guys are heading for the front deck. How do you guys feel at this point as you're witnessing all of this?
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Just absolute adrenaline rush.
All right.
Is that right?
My fur! I don't want to be singed.
You smell like a little bit of burning hair.
Yeah.
As you're running through all of this.
Do not insult the tail!
So as you guys are getting close to Borin, he kind of like looks at you and he's like, okay, here's the game plan. We're going to get... I have to find Grunk, and I have to find hold on, sorry, I gotta pull up names here. I have Discord open trying to fucking get all this stuff. Ironhold family. Boop. I have to find Grunk and Alaric. I need to make sure they're alive. I saw some of the others get out of there. They were able to get Erica, and my sister made it out too. But we have to keep moving on. I feel something evil ahead. I can't exactly explain it, but you have to trust me. Do any of you react?
Well, we've trusted you this far. Try
Yeah.
not to get us killed. We're here.
Let's go.
All right. So as you make your way through all of the chaos, you finally get the ship is like shaking and cracking, and parts of the ground is just coming up in flames, and you're dipping and diving and dodging all of this fire just like within a moment. It gets really close a few times. You feel like parts of your eyebrows burned off. God, crud. There we go.
Yeah.
Parts of your eyebrow kind of feel like they singed off a little bit from how close it got to you. And you finally get to the deck, and I need to set this again. There we go. As you arrive, you hear Grunk just yelling and smashing up and fighting up against his foes, and as he's yelling in anger, he's also laughing maniacally and having kind of the time of his life as he's fighting these giant. As you get closer and you peer through the smoke, it becomes a little bit more clear as to what he's fighting. It was the two golems that were protecting the grave earlier, that were in the shape of like statued dwarves. So they're like square and have like these dwarven kingdom type of designs, and they're like gold and red. Their eyes that were once blue are now red. Which kind of gives off a threatening presence, and they are swinging at Grunk with their axes, and he is successfully deflecting them off. Excuse me.
Glowing red eyes,
Sorry.
that can't be good.
Nope. It's a good indicator of what's evil, you know. It's as if they gotten taken over, or somebody like kind of hacked them in a way, and they're no longer obviously on your side. One
Don't
of them.
We have the code for them. We have the code for them.
I don't remember.
I have the override code for them. I know
Do
what
you?
it is. I wrote it down.
You did?
I did.
Oh yeah? What was it? I don't even remember.
102368.
Wait, how
Said
did
it
you
was
get? What was
when you were
that?
saying it? I can type while you talk. And so sometimes during the session, I type out what you're saying.
That's fair. I completely forgot about that. But yeah. So as
players that take notes? What?
Yeah, I know. I'm not used to it, so it's great. But yeah, so they're going crazy on Grunk, and he's just like slapping it away with his axe, no problem. One of them comes down and he dodges out of the way, and he gives one slice down, and it breaks part of its chest and opens up, and he kicks it over down into the hole that's next to you, and it falls down and starts to kind of power down as it's falling through and crashing through the ship. There is one left, and the rock elemental kind of comes up, but he kind of looks behind him and he sees you guys, and he gets excited. Oh, yes! Now it's a real party. You guys are in trouble now. Borin kind of walks up behind Grump, just panting like, "Are you okay? Did they kill Alaric?" "No, I have not seen Alaric. I think he might have jumped ship, or hopefully he got the guider." And as he's saying that, Borin pulls out his guitar and starts to play a small little tune, and you start to feel completely healed up as he's doing that. So it's I think it's like normally like 70 hit points, but you guys have less than 70 hit points, right? So
I have one hit point. Do you mean I just got healed up to 10? Hot
you
damn.
got healed up to your maximum, basically, because I think it's like 70 hit points was the max for his spell, if I remember correctly. So we're just doing that. Let me actually see his sheet, because I know he has that support. Regardless, he's a DMPC for right now, so this is kind of. But yeah, you guys are fully healed up at this point, and you're getting ready to battle. But as that happens, you kind of look over to your left, and Borin is like, "Oh shit," and realizes it as one of the flying ships have gotten taken over by one of the assassins and starting to head directly towards you. How do you guys What are you guys feeling as you're seeing this come towards you? You don't have like a lot of time to react exactly. It's just like coming at you.
Can run?
Yeah. Okay. Sick. All right. Anybody else want to give a reaction or anything?
Sticking very close to Boren, and I'm going to stick claws in him so that wherever he goes, I go.
Okay.
Well, into his clothes. I don't want to hurt him.
All right. So, in a moment's notice, Boren looks at all of you and he's like, take a deep breath. And he throws down these 2 orbs onto the ground. One of them explodes open with like this blue powdery dust, and it starts to go into your nostrils, and it feels like a minty kind of feel, like you're just smelled like a fresh mint leaf, but it also gives a little bit of a tingling, kind of like when you mess up when you're drinking soda and you get that weird burn in the top. Yeah, so it gives you that kind of feeling. And the second orb that hits on the ground like inflates a huge polygonal type of shield. And as that happens, in a moment, the ship crashes and everything explodes. And it goes dark. You hear falling.
How do you hear falling?
Or hear yourself falling. The wind going through your ear. Sorry,
okay.
I'm fucking stoner. You're falling and you hear the wind into your ear. As that's happening, it kind of wakes you up. You feel your claws still stuck into something, and it is Boren Ironhold, kind of like trying to get himself to like stop flipping over and try and balance himself, and it kind of comes to slow stop. Let me find this, and as you open your eyes, you notice that the entire kingdom and other ships are falling around you. Boren grabs you and shakes you out of it for a moment, and he's like, I need you to try and fly yourself. I can't do it for both of us. And he kind of like helps, like kind of like peeling off the cat from your shirt. He's like, and trying to get you off of him.
Let go.
Okay, thank God. Okay, look, you remember the crystals that I gave you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're not near him. The only person near him right now is Kata. I'm gonna get to you guys in just a moment. I'm sorry. So you guys flew out of the way because you were on the other side of Boren. So the way it impacted and exploded, you got in the shield burst. You guys went in a bunch of different directions. But she stuck with Boren because she held on to him. So the kingdom is falling. He's like, you remember the crystals? You said yes. So he's like, I need you to take it to each of your clan members. They're more than just the people you met now. From now on, they're your guild members. And remember what you told me before about clan?
Yes.
Save your clan. Have them crush the crystals in their hand, and I promise you they will get to safety. And he kind of like lets you he was holding your hand, and he kind of just like lets you go, and he's like, let me worry about saving everybody else. I'll meet you back at the guild house. Do what you can for your clan. And
so I look around trying to find the next person.
So do a perception check for me.
18.
Okay, awesome. So with an 18, you peer through the smoke, and you kind of have this straight line of like with some debris falling, and you do see Crud, the closest to you, necessarily off a few feet out, like about like 60 70 feet out that you can fly to, but to get there you have to dodge a couple of things on the way to make a straight path to him. So as you see him, you start to immediately head towards him. From there, once you get a little bit closer, you have to dodge your first obstacle. Do a dexterity check for me.
The saving throw, right?
Yes.
Or the acrobatics one.
Dexterity saving throw.
16.
So you're successful. So it comes down, and as it's coming down, you kind of just fly. You go down and fly straight up. Using your claws, you start to grip on and kind of like slam down at the right time with your hand, and you grip and fling yourself forward, catching a little bit more speed as you do that. and you're getting closer to Crud. Crud, right now, we're gonna go to you. You're kind of like somersaulting through the air. You're kind of having a hard time. You've never flown before. This is the first time you've had this kind of sensation. How do you react? Like, what do you want to do to try and gain control?
So just to clarify, am I flying or am I free falling?
So you're flying, but you're having a really hard time trying to control it because you got hit by a blast and you're flipping out of control, and now you're starting to slowly try and get control of flying. Does that make sense? Kind of as if like a blast of wind hit like a bird and it threw off its balance for a moment.
Gotcha.
Flatburger.
I would try to like put out my arms and everything else to stabilize myself.
Okay.
And like catch as much air as possible to slow myself down to stop like spinning.
Okay.
And then try and figure out what my surroundings look like.
Do a we'll say a perception check. Does that work? Because it's not necessarily like you're investigating. It's just kind of being like, what's here? Unless there's something you're looking for specifically.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what I roll for perception. Where my perception is.
Under wisdom.
Oh, it's under wisdom. Okay. Okay, 2. So that's a total of 10.
Okay. So it is a little hard to see around you because there's like pieces of castle falling and you're kind of out of the way for now, and the smoke from that kind of blocks your vision, but you do see a gleam off of like an armor set off into the distance, like sunshine hitting the right spot of a shoulder pad, gleaming out there and kind of giving you an idea of maybe possibly somebody in that direction that you know that wears paladin like armor, or armor that would gleam like that. Does that make sense? But you kind of get an idea that it might be Shakupan that's over there. You look around and you see bodies just fucking falling. People left and right. Some of them are being teleported away and getting saved at the last moment. Some of them are not as lucky. You also notice that there are bats, giant bats flying under the ship, trying to take out people that are falling, free falling as well. So you just hear ah, and just people screaming as the bats are flying away. And goblins like laughing as they're riding around on those bats, skewering people with their spears. Also, you notice parts of like crystals like falling around you that were broken, that were once holding up the ship, or certain parts of the ship.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna try and move myself towards her, and I'm also going to like Shokupan and try to stay the fuck out of the way of everything else coming down around me.
All right. So you start moving
there,
towards. Go ahead.
Is there any of those like skewering goblins that are getting close to me?
Roll a investigation check. We'll go to you then, as he's coming to you.
12.
Well, if he's going there, where am I going?
I'll get to you in just a second.
Very well.
You're still heading towards him. You are noticing that he's getting a little bit further away, and you can't really yell because of the fire of everything everything is super loud, so it's kind of hard to get attention. You have to be really close to kind of have a conversation. Anyway, so for your investigation check, you do notice one of the bats kind of getting close to you in at arm's length, but they're not coming directly at you. You're kind of like covered in smoke as they're falling down too. So to some things that aren't like necessarily looking at you guys just look like more debris at this point. But if there is one that is kind of close to you and just goes starting to fly by you really quickly, how do you?
I want to grab a skewer.
Okay, so you want to grab the thing off of the goblin's hand, or do you want to?
I want to grab it and just fling the goblin off of the bat.
Give me a strength check, athletics check. Give me an athletics roll.
18.
18? Yeah, so one of the goblins on top, you kind of just reach out and he's like laughing. He's like, and you just grab on to it. He's like, oh, ah! You're holding him right now. What do you want to do?
I want to like headbutt him and then throw him down.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll just go straight for it because you're strong enough to kind of like do that kind of shit. So yeah, you just kind of bring him up and like use both your hands and like wrestle with him with the skewer for a second, and you fling him towards you to where you can just headbutt him as hard as you can. And as you do that, he's like, "Grr!" and his nose breaks, and you feel the crunching of his teeth against your skull as he starts to like fall backwards and let go of the skewer.
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna have fun doing it.
Hell yeah, dude. And then okay, so Rebecca, or sorry, Ivy.
Present.
Okay, Ivy, you are also kind of not necessarily free falling, but you're just trying to regain your balance of flying. Again, something you're not really used to doing. It's never really happened where you've flown before. So you're kind of fumbling through a little bit. You do notice one of the goblins on the bats is actually coming directly at you. How do you react?
Great question. I suppose trying to get my bearings, right? I might be able to like try and get out of the way as he's falling, because since I'm tiny, he might be a little heavier than I am. So if I can get the higher ground, it might be a better idea. So try to roll out of the way.
So you want to try and dodge it? Go ahead and I'll say give me a dexterity saving throw. And let me. Do you want me to explain how to do it, or do you remember?
I would enjoy it. Help, please.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, so if we're using the, are you watching my stream right now, or are you? Hold on, let me see.
I am watching the thing, not the thing.
Okay.
Thing,
So
but
you
not
see,
the thing.
you see the little green dice down at the bottom
Actually,
left corner.
very techy. Yes, I do.
Okay, so you're gonna click that, and then for your dexterity, we're going to do. So it's the D20, so it's gonna be the pink dice. So you're gonna click on that, and then on the bottom where it says that 0 between the two arrows pointing in different directions, you're going to type in 3 because your dexterity is +3. And then you click on the roll button and then it'll roll for you. There you go. Awesome. 21. Sick. So as you get kind of stabilized, you see the goblin come, and right before he tries to stab you, just you grab onto your cape and kind of do that Super Mario move where he flies with the cape with like as if it's like a little parachute. You kind of do that too to kind of give you a little bit extra oomph to dodge out of the way, and you just barely miss it as he flies by, and you just hear him kind of and just fucking fly right past you. So you're doing good.
Mario and Toad.
Yep, Mario and Toad. Perfect. So is there anything else that you want to do or get an idea of while this is going on?
No, that's great.
Okay, cool. All right, so as that's going on, Catan, you notice that Crud is kind of flying away from you, and you're trying to scream out and be like, hey, wait, and you can't really exactly hear you. So you're trying to get towards him. You're dodging out of the way of a lot of stuff, so you're kind of slowing down. There's another, so the ship has two pieces chained together, and they start to come together and almost collide on you. Can you give me another dexterity saving throw?
Sure.
12. Awesome. So you feel like your fly speed isn't as fast as you would like it to be to get out of the situation, so you pull out your grappling hook, throw it in front of you, and it grabs on to one of the debris that's falling down, and you yank yourself to speed yourself up, and as you do, you fly forward and up in a way, and you flatten your body just in time to miss the collision of the ship's pieces, and a huge explosion comes behind you, or goes off behind you, flinging you forward. You hear people screaming as that's going on, and a bunch of, between people and goblins, and it's just a massacre. What's going on here in the skies? You're trying to get closer, and as you are, you kind of notice something shooting out of the smoke, and as you look closer, with your previous roll, we're gonna say that you kind of, because you see a lot of stuff with that kind of perception through this, so you see the golem that was the one other golem that was on the ship with you guys before it exploded. It looks kind of busted up, but it is heading straight for Crud.
Shit.
Crud.
I don't
Okay.
suppose yelling the override code would help.
No.
No. Damn it! I have the override codes.
You took notes.
Awesome. So cool. With that being said, we're gonna move on back over to Crud. You are getting closer to Shakupan, but you also hear something. You kind of get this weird feeling, this hair standing up on the back of your neck. Can you do me a favor, do a perception check?
Great. 16.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of, it's like as if you were standing in front of a tsunami, kind of feeling in your gut. Like you feel something big coming to you. You don't even have to look. And as you do, you see the golem head straight for you with red eyes. It's cracked and broken in certain places. Everybody at this point can kind of see it happening, even Ivy at this point, because she's not super far away from you, so she can peer through and see through the smoke a little bit. So, and it's starting to get ready to swing at you. How do you react?
Is there any way that I'd be able to like block this?
Yep.
Or like, okay.
I would
what do I gotta roll to block?
I would say athletics, because you would have to be strong. To kind of.
Could I do straight? Could I just do your straight saving throw?
Yeah, we could do that. I'm done with that.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it swings down, and as it does, you still have your weapon in your hand, so you kind of just do this twirling spin in midair and kind of get ready for it, because it's coming down at you, and you just spin like Crash fucking Bandicoot and smack that fucking axe, and it deflects. And then Shokupan, you see this happen. Do you react?
I don't think I'm strong enough to do anything.
Never know. This thing is damaged, by the way, so it's not like it's at full strength.
Can I just like launch myself to hit the golem and like bring it off target?
Yeah, you could
basically
do that.
use myself as a giant boulder.
Yeah, we'll also do you're attacking technically, so can we just like do like an attack roll? Like just do a flat d20 for me. This is all cinematic stuff, so I'm just trying to like, not necessarily cinematic, but you know what I mean. I don't have like a sheet.
How do I roll with just a flat d20? Oh, there. Haha.
Did you open up the? Okay, cool.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you see him swing down, ching, fucking, God, I always forget your name, bro. It's so bad.
Crud.
Crud. Why do I forget Crud? So Crud, you.
It's the easiest name to hear.
It fucking is. I don't know why. I'm fucking stupid. Anyway, you swing and you just hit it right on point, and it causes him to kind of rear back. From that deflection, you kind of see his axe cracking a little bit, and then Shokuban just slams right into his back, doosh, and sends him forward a little bit off target. And as that's happening, Rebecca, you notice that as she hits him, he kind of has like this weird crack on his face and going into his eye. It might be a weak point. How do you react?
Can I try to like shoot an arrow at it?
Yeah, you definitely can. Can you give me an attack roll? So it would be a d20 plus your proficiency and your dexterity, I believe.
Plus 5?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think it's just plus 5. I have to open her sheet back up. It's been a minute, guys. Yeah, so your dex is plus 3 and your proficiency is plus 2. So yeah, it would be a d20 plus 5.
$19 for the red.
19.
Hell fucking yeah. So you catch that with your ranger senses. You're like, I'm gonna take this motherfucker down. And you get your short bow ready, and you're just kind of feeling the groove of the air between you flying and everything. You're just trying to get that perfect shot and just release, and it flies through all of this junk that's falling through the air, piercing flames and barely missing one of the goblins on a bat that flew by. And as it's flying, you just witness all this chaos and destruction, and it lands straight into the golem's eye, and it starts to like it pulsates red and starts to kind of have these tendril like electric sparks come out, and part of his face cracks and explodes from that happening. And he's kind of like spinning, trying to get his groove back because he's starting to lose a little bit of control. He just got his ass beat by all three of you. Catan, we're gonna, and nice shot by the way, awesome. Catan, we are Kata? Okay,
Kata.
sorry. Keta. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. It's like right there too. We are in ad break, so we can come back in 2 minutes, or we could keep going. Like,
Up to you.
We'll just keep going. So Keta, as you're trying to catch up with the rest of the group, you kind of hear that familiar maniacal laugh again from as you look down. You see Grunk come through, dodging everything he can possible. He grabs one person, cracks a crystal, puts it on their chest, and throws them down, and they just teleport out of the danger. And he kind of comes up to you. Kitty, looks like you're having a little bit of trouble getting to your friends, huh? Let's see what Grunk could do about that. So he kind of grabs you and from the back of the neck like a cat, and just kind of like sets you on his axe. And he's like, all right, you're gonna hold on until I count down to 1, and on 1 you let go, okay? And you and him are kind of flying in the air, and he kind of carries you to a spot where he gets a little bit of grounding, and he holds onto his axe. It starts to shake, and you kind of see like his veins like popping out, and him kind of powering up like a fucking Super Saiyan out of Dragon Ball Z, just like super fucking ripped dude, getting ready to fling you. He's like, all right, 3, 2, 1, and he flings you as hard as he can. And as you detach from his axe, you just hear as if you broke the sound barrier, and you were just flying. Your fucking cheeks are flopping like it is. You are fucking flying hella fast.
And you hear this.
Exactly. You say just as you're flying through, and as you're getting closer to the golem, you kind of feel this bit of inspiration inside of you, and you kind of just put your fist out, and as that's happening, you're just like basically a bullet made out of a fucking cat person at this point in time. It looks at you directly, and right before you hit it, you just kind of feel the remorse, like as if the golem made a huge fucking mistake, and you just slam right into its face, and its head explodes off of its body. And now the body is just like chaotically whirlwinding with the axe, almost hitting you guys a few times. Everybody kind of starts to come together as you're all falling through. Another giant piece of the ship is falling down above you guys. I need you all to roll a dexterity check.
14.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. 3.
Okay.
So I need to grab him and shove that crystal at him.
Let's see. Okay, that's 10. And you got a 3. Okay. So, all right. Keta and Shakupan, you both barely make it out of the way. As you see it coming down, you guys are just like, oh shit, and just kind of like Superman style fly out of there, barely missing you. Ivy and Crud were right behind you, but in that last moment, the piece of debris catches them and slams them down, and they start to lose control of their flight. Keta and Shakupan, how do you react?
I'm gonna dive for the nearest one to do the crystal thing.
Okay, so Shakupan is next to you, so just...
Should I crystal Shakupan and just do all this by myself?
It's
or
up to
hand
you.
her a crystal and says, here, go get Ivy.
I thought, like, we all have a crystal.
No, I'm carrying all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I hand her 2 crystals. Can we do this in midair?
Yeah.
Use one on yourself after you catch up with Ivy.
Okay.
Okay. So you hand her the crystal in midair,
myself.
give her the instructions on how to use it, and she's going after Ivy, right?
Right.
Okay.
So you're
and
going to
then-
crush the crystal after you've given it to Ivy and told her to crush hers.
Would it work if I'm holding her and I crush it?
I don't know.
No.
The instructions I was given was each
Ew.
person had to crush the crystal.
Darn you, Purple. I was going to be cool.
Sorry. I know. Okay. All right, cool. That's the game plan. We'll start with you, Keta. You head straight for Crud. He is falling really hard. Can you let's see, what would we say be a good check to get your balance back? Do you think like
acrobatics?
Acrobatics?
I think it'd be like a dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
Me too.
or even
We'll do-
Constitution, I guess.
Actually, yeah. Let's do a Constitution saving throw, Arcanite, really quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still new to DMing, so I'm gonna ask questions.
What's that's 4, so that's 22.
Okay, awesome. So you kind of flip and land on a chunk of the ship, and the ground cracks beneath your feet, but you're able to maintain balance. And you see Keta kind of like heading towards you. How do you react?
I'm going to try to reach out in order to like stabilize both of us, or like reach out towards her type thing.
Are you gonna stay on that thing, or are you gonna fly?
I'm gonna fly.
Okay, cool. All right, you see Keta, you fly up, and you try and get next to her. Are you gonna try and like grab onto her, or what, to stabilize, or what are you gonna try and do?
I think just naturally I would try to grab onto her to try and like give myself some stability. That'd
Okay.
just be a natural reaction I have.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you guys have pretty good dexterity and strength, so you come up to her, you grab on to her hand, and she pulls you close and says,
take this crystal, crush it in your hand. Boren says that it will save us.
I follow the instructions.
okay, give me a strength check to crush the crystal in your hand.
Hell yeah. As long as I don't get a 1. That's
Yeah,
not
but-
a 1, that's a 19.
Yeah,
Plus,
okay, yeah.
4, so.
So you flawlessly just like crush it with no problem, and as you do that, you look at
really
Keta,
hope so.
and you're like, kind of confused for a second, and you look over as if you think it doesn't work. You kind of like give her this weird look, and then it just starts to elect the sigil that you had kept. Is it like in your pocket or your bag?
I think it's etched on my. I think it's like on my armor.
Okay.
Like I like a little like slot where like my badge from being used to being in the guard would go.
Okay. So that sigil lights up, pure red, as if it's like heat, really, and you feel like the heat coming from it. It doesn't burn you, but it starts to your palm starts to like have electricity kind of like come out of it and wrap around your arm, and then start to attach to that sigil. And as that's happening, your body is like evaporating away. You don't necessarily feel pain, but you are disappearing right in front of Keta. You're kind of looking like a piece of paper burning up in fire, but not necessarily. You're not necessarily on fire. Does that make sense? You're just kind of dissipating into the wind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, and then and within an instant you're just gone. And from right now, we'll get to what that looks like in a second, but we're gonna move on to Shakupan. Shakupan, you are going down towards Ivy, and you notice that a goblin bat rider was able to grab her by the cape barely, but with one of his skewers as you're trying to get closer to her. How do you?
I like Chun-Li kick him.
Yeah, roll an attack roll. We'll just do another flat one. 'Cause I think that's
11.
Let me see, because I had it up. 11. Yeah, we'll say yeah. You just like start spinning in midair, and just as soon as your foot and ankle make contact with the goblin, back of his head, it just fucking starts flying off of the bat. So it's just flies off of the bat. The bat is like flipping out, and Ivy is able to get free. Ivy, you see Shakupan in front of you. How do you react to her saving you?
Ivy?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. First of all, thanks, bud.
Awesome.
And second of all, why the fuck is he glowing?
Who glowing?
Crud. He's glowing.
And he's disappearing.
Oh, I don't know.
Shit, man.
Oh yeah, here. I'm gonna hand her a crystal.
Okay. You handed her the crystal.
Crush this and you'll be safe, I guess.
Alright, bet.
Give me a strength saving throw. Or a strength
Both of
strength
us?
check. Are you both gonna crush the crystals?
I want to crush it, but I want to crush it like I want to like take a bite of it, crush it with my teeth.
Okay.
As if you're like tossing a gold coin?
Yeah.
I just want to look cool, man. I gotta chew. Fuck.
Oh, no. Prying my eyeballs out of my head.
Okay.
Okay, so that doesn't work.
No, you bite on it and like you feel like your teeth get really sore, and you're just like, oh, that's gonna really affect me later when I try to eat hard bread.
No more crusty bread.
Go ahead and roll again for a strength saving or a strength check. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
again.
That's better. So Ivy and you both crush the crystals, and you both start to do the same thing. Your sigils, wherever they may be, start to become red hot. They don't necessarily burn you or burn through your armor. Electric tendrils. I'm hopefully using the right word for that. The little like electricity things, kind of.
You are
Arcs of
confirmed
electricity.
English ELA high school teacher.
Is it right, or is tendrils right, or is it
Jules is correct.
arcs? Huh? That's
You're
correct?
right. Jules is
Okay,
correct.
cool.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, so tendrils come off of it and they connect to the sigil as well. Wherever you crush the crystal, it starts to fade away and dissipate as well. It looks like as if you're burning, but you feel no heat. And you both just within instance disappear. The last person there is Keta. She is the flying is starting to kind of lose its grip, and she pulls out the crystal and gets ready to crush it. And as that happens, everything stops. She can't move. Everything around her is still moving, but she can't seem to crush the crystal. All that she can do is think. And as that's happening, to her left side, a cloaked being with red eyes looks over. Oh. Starts to get closer to her ears. I think you all do nicely. I can't wait to see what's next. Now, run along, little kid. Keep seeing what kind of curiosities are out there to kill you. And as that happens, he snaps his finger. And it's instantly gone. You're still...
That's creepy at all.
You're starting to fall. It seems that the flying has worn off of you, and the crystal slips out of your hand for a second, and you are just trying to get it. Do me a favor and do a sleight of hand check.
You know, we did this the last time with that fucking bracelet, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, yeah, so it
This
slips
time I'm
through
a
your
lot more
hands,
motivated.
and it falls behind you, and you kind of flip and start diving for it, and through the wreckage and everything else that's chasing you, fire and hell is falling from the skies, and people are screaming, and you finally grab onto the crystal and do a strength check for me really quick.
Interesting. 11.
Awesome. You grab onto the crystal and you crush it between your paw hands, and you start to feel the red hot sigil, or not, you feel the sigil get hotter, and it becomes red hot, but it doesn't burn you just like the rest of them. And you see tendrils, and with each one of those tendrils making contact with your skin, part of that skin disappears. As that's happening, your eyes start to fade back and forth between your realm and the a completely different realm you've never seen before, and you start to phase through it, and as it's going on, you kind of feel the heat and everything that was around you before kind of dissipate, and as you look at your body, it's not fully whole, it's somewhat transparent, and you get this weird feeling of falling backwards. And as you fall, it's as if you fall into a trap door, and another, and another. There's no ground. It's just hole after hole that you're falling through, and it starts to regain color and materialize. And as that's going on, all of you kind of feel this similar situation, and the first person to come back is Crud, and we are going to move you guys back to the other spot.
No, we just got off the ship.
Let me see if it moves
At least I can
everybody.
feel the ground here.
Yeah. Let's see. Travel everybody. Let's see if we can get that to work. Okay.
We're in the dining hall.
Yep, you guys should
Food
be
and alcohol,
back.
thank God.
Okay, I need to move things around for you guys. Okie dokie. Congratulations on surviving that, guys.
Where's
Good
the muscle
job.
mommy that rejected me?
The one that got her throat slit. We will see. We'll
Yeah,
go over
she
that
said.
later. Where are you at? What happened to? You're not. It says you're here, but I don't know where.
Way below the door.
Me as a
Yeah.
person?
There's a shadow. Way below the door.
Oh, yep.
Oh, there she
just-
is. Okay, I see her. Okay, cool. And then stop moving for like
And
2
Warren's
seconds.
down there too.
Okay, yeah. He's not back yet. I'm just yeah. Okay, cool. All right. As that's happening, you guys kind of Crud comes through first, and as that situation happened to him where he fell through like a bunch of doors and color starts to come back and things start to materialize around him, he looks over and basically first his bones starts to come back and then his flesh and blood vessels and everything starts to slowly materialize back into the realm that you're originally from, and falls to the ground onto one of these tables with food on it, and then rolls off and lands. How do you react, Crud?
I go onto my hands and knees and immediately just start throwing up. 'Cause I'm pretty sure whatever I just went through did not have good results on my stomach.
No, it really didn't. Let's see, music. Don't I have this one? Or the shadow, yeah. Is it this? Okay. I'm trying to find the vibes, dude. But that should work. Okay, cool. After you fall through, Ivy follows. The same thing happens with her as she materializes. She is up above. You see these. You look up and you see the other crystals that once played sound or music are actually have tendrils too, and they are like buzzing and zapping where she's coming back to the material plane as well, and she's up in the air. Crud, do you react in any way as you're watching this happen in front of you?
As I watch a body materialize in front of me?
Yeah.
Not knowing who was materializing in front of me, I'd probably stand up and pull my weapon.
Okay. Ivy falls down and smashes into the other table over, let me see if I can, over here, onto the pancakes and bread and some candles as well that were lit. And she does not exactly fall to the ground, but she is on her back. Ivy, how do you respond to what just happened?
First things first, I'm gonna like start touching things to make sure that it's reality and I'm like real and that I'm good. And the second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see Crud. I'm gonna be like, "Whoa, take it easy, man!" Like in the Drake and Josh thing. Ha ha
Yeah.
ha.
Awesome. Crud, do you respond?
I lower my weapon upon seeing that, sir.
Okay. The next person to come through is going to be Shakapan. Same exact thing, materializing into your realm. How do you guys react a certain way at all to her materializing? Kind of see the black hair kind of coming down, and then the beanie and everything else, kind of like a Sailor Moon idea, you know.
Oh fuck, she's gonna be pissed I just wrecked all these pancakes.
Awesome. And then okay, so as that happens, again, buzzing, lights are flickering, tendrils are hitting that spot, and she just materializes and then falls down flat onto the ground. Doesn't hit a table this time. She just kind of like hits onto the rug. There's not an exact science to where you guys ended up when this happens, so it's kind of all over the place. It is just you three now. Shakapan, how do you react?
So I'm just gonna like lay down and just like rub my cheek, like, ow, my tooth hurts.
Okay, I need more water. Awesome. You guys notice that everybody just kind of witnessed you come in. You have the whole crew of staff that you saw earlier all standing at the bar, drinking and telling tales. You notice that Thora and is missing. You guys didn't really see the chefs originally, so you don't know really who the two dwarves are off to the side. They all kind of like have these worried faces on them, but as soon as they match their eyes to you guys materializing, even though they're a little afraid of what just happened, they're happy to see that you guys made it back. One thing that you do notice, where's Keta? How do you react?
Yo, where's Keta?
I'm assuming where her person is on the screen isn't actually where she is.
No, it's just there for right now. You do notice it's taking a little bit more time than the rest of you guys showing up.
Search around for her?
Do you guys like talk about it or mention anything? That's all I'm wondering. Is like you could kind of search around for her. Yeah, like.
Yeah, I feel like one of us at least would bring it up at some point.
Yeah, so like just conversation wise, you guys say anything like about her being gone? That's all I'm wondering. Like you don't necessarily have to do a check. It's this. Are you worried? Are you not worried? Or
concerned? Just concerned.
Okay. Kind of look around and they notice not everybody is a part of the party, and you kind of just see the flickering lights again, and then she does materialize up in the air, kind of above you, Crud, and she's about to fall onto you. And how do you react?
I step out of the way.
Okay, cool. So she just kind of comes out and then falls and like lands on the chair, and then she falls over onto the ground, and she is prone as well. She doesn't necessarily take any damage, but she did get the wind knocked out of her. How do you react, Kita?
I got all the claws in the carpet. Never again. Never again. And every hair on my body is standing up. Never again. Never again.
Awesome. Okay. So everybody kind of just like looks at you guys away from the bar. They all look as if they're in mourning. The once bustling hall is now completely empty other than the staff. You see food scraps all over the place, empty cups and things spilled all over the carpet and the floor. Some of them have like a couple of mops and buckets out ready to clean, but they all seem like too sad to really do anything. You also notice off to the right, Groff Snottleweed. Groff Snottleweed, I can pronounce things, is also sitting on a stool off to the side at the bar, kind of like looking as if he's hungover. He's just, oh my, and just after that potion that he had, it was not a good time. But yeah, Anya, the chick that had like an anxiety attack before, is like fucking bawling right now. From what she witnessed. You do see a little bit of splats of blood on the ground going up the stairs to your left, where the rooms are. Possibly Erica made it back. You're not 100% sure, but you know she was one that was injured the most from what you saw. How do you guys react? What do you guys want to do at this point?
So I'm looking around. Has anyone seen Boren? Where's Grunk? Gronk, whatever his name is.
I don't know. You just appeared. We were looking for you.
You were here longer than I have. Have you seen anybody else?
By about like a minute.
Hi, I'm here.
Present.
I turn and ask some of the folks at the bar, have you seen Boren or Grunk or whatever the sister's name is?
Anya looks, sorry,
Wow, I named 2 people Anya. I'm fucking retarded. Anya.
Anya 1.
Anya
Onion,
Brightheart.
onion.
Anya 1, Anya 2.
Anya,
Onion, onion.
Anya Brightheart, the dwarven Anya, looks at you and says, well, as you can see, Boren and Grunk are not here, and neither is Alaric. The only people that came back were Erica and Thor. We're surprised even you showed up. Unfortunately, Erica was bloody and taken upstairs. Lyra, our resident healer, followed them and is trying to use whatever bit of fey magic that she might have to bring Erica back or stabilize her. She wasn't exactly dead, she still had breath in her lungs. But to answer your question directly, no Boren and no Grunk. Have you seen them? She has this kind of like calm demeanor about her, somewhat stoic at the same time, trying not to make a scene. Everybody else is just like super depressed, trying to process everything that's happening.
The last time I saw Boren, he was off trying to save people. Sent me off to save my comrades. Ran into Grunk. He tossed me over so that I could help with the teammates, and that's the last I saw of him. They had the crystals. They should have shown up.
They might be trying to save others. That was Boren's and Grunk's style. And if Alaric wasn't with you when everything went down, then I assume that they aren't going to be here for a while. You might as well pull up a chair, have a drink, take a rest. Upstairs are your rooms. There's nothing much inside of them other than beds, sheets, pillows, a dresser, and some shelving. If you need any other types of materials, just let me know. I will try and order what I can. Just realize we have a budget that we're operating on.
Leftovers are good.
Leftovers are fine.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. Jasper, Copper, kind of is over in the corner. Yeah, let me make you a drink, eh? Everybody looks like they can use one. Well, a few more. And so he grabs that martini, starts pouring a cup, starts pouring drinks into it, and starts shaking it. His runic robotic-esque hand, automaton hand that he has, kind of grabs the thing and starts shaking it and spinning at the same time as he's shaking, and he kind of pours it into these small little glasses for you guys, and he's like, it's one of my specialties. It's a lemon twist martini, very, very popular from where I come from.
Wonderful alcohol.
Yeah, great.
And I grab it.
Awesome.
Of course you do.
If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to serve. He kind of looks over. He's kind of trembling with his drink as he tries to drink it, worried about what happened to Warren and everybody else. And yeah, Sunstar is kind of crying and I'm so happy you guys made it. I thought you all died. So many dead bodies. You could just see them falling from the skies. Oh, I could hear the screams from here. It was terrible.
Men.
Yeah, oh my god. Literally.
Well, I followed instructions. Unfortunately, I lost my benefactor, who I'm supposed to be protecting. I am not a happy cat.
Thorgrin interjects you.
There was a good reason to send you, yeah? I wouldn't believe him telling you otherwise. If he told you to stay along, then I wouldn't be the boy, now we know. There's a reason for you being here now. If you all die, then there's no point in the guild. We can't run the show, unfortunately. You know the saying about taking an arrow to the knee, well, a lot of us took a lot of arrows in many other places.
Everybody kind of just like looks down at their drink and just like depressed because they're not like the adventurers that they used to be.
Oh.
And Bane is just sitting there like slowly just eating the leftover bread. Just like his tongue just sticks out and just pulls it in. And he just like looks over at you guys and just pants, goes back to eating. The other dwarves are just kind of sitting there bickering. That you haven't really met them yet. They're kind of like shoving each other and arguing a little bit here and there. The general mood of the place is kind of depressing. I don't, not sure what you guys want to do next, but just you guys have a little bit of time before things happen.
I think I would like to get the smell of ash and burning and check to see I got singed anywhere, get cleaned up, change clothes while we have a chance, and maybe check on Boren's sister.
Okay. So are you just gonna
grab some water? Give me
okay
2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm
While
gonna
you
do
guys
the
doing
same in a minute. So do you ask anybody anything, or do you just like kind of go upstairs and look for something, or
Well,
how do
they
you
told us our rooms are upstairs.
Okay, so you're gonna go upstairs, get ready, and do what you told me. Okay, so what do you want to do in that order, or in the order of stuff? Sorry. You can take a
Check
shower
on the
for
sister and then wander off and find my room and get cleaned up.
Okay, cool. So I have what you're going to do down. Okay, I'm just gonna ask everybody else really quick, and then we'll come back to you. Rebecca, is there anything in particular that you're going to be doing during this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna go rinse my cloak out from all the fucking syrup I just got on my ass.
Oh, perfect. Okay. All right, and then Shakaban, is there anything particular that you're gonna be doing?
I'm drinking.
You're drinking? All right.
I'm drinking.
Are you gonna be chilling at the bar with everybody else?
Yes.
All right, cool. So we'll
Sorry, complot.
right now.
It does smell weird.
Right? Sorry, my cat just decided to jump up, and right at the moment I moved my hand and I just blocked him and sent him backwards.
Oh no. Or kitty cat.
It's okay, he's orange.
Okay, so we're gonna start with you, Keta. Going upstairs. You go upstairs through the hall. It's just like a basic. There's nothing really crazy. It's just the standard like hallway, and like there's several rooms. One of the doors are open. You do hear Lyra kind of like chanting and like a little bit of glowing coming from the green glow coming from the room, and you just hear the sniffling of Thora. And you kind of just hear her say, I can't lose you too. I've already lost so much. How do you react?
I basically am just in the doorway and observing.
Okay.
And trying to make sure she's being taken care of, and that I can go on with taking care of myself so that I can be ready.
Okay.
For the next time we're called upon. I just needed to see to make sure she was being cared for.
So as you're in the doorway, you do see Erica on the bed. There is blood and rags and all over the place on the floor leading up to the bed. They just kind of got her cleaned up and the bleeding to stop. And it looks like she got most of the poison drained out of her as well. And there's like, unfortunately, there's vomit around as well from the her getting poisoned from the assassin cutting her. And you do see this fey elf with pink hair and blue flowers in her hair with like these kind of like baby deer horns coming out. Her hair reaches down to her knees, and she is just in very flowy type of outfit that is like pink and light blue in these kind of naturesque kind of pattern. So like leaves and flowers, kind of pattern her clothes. She's sitting there and speaking in a tongue that you don't necessarily understand, and has her hands above the wound. And you see a green light coming out from there. You also notice the wound is covered in like this weird waxy types of substance, and some types of leaves that you haven't seen before from this realm are kind of like on top of it, trying to seal it. And you see around that wound, there's like black veins pulsating, but they're starting to get smaller and smaller. You notice that the healer, who most naturally is Lyra, that they were talking about, is struggling to try and get her to heal, but she is making progress. Thora is sobbing, and she sees you at the door. Oh, and she kind of like fixes herself and stands up and broadens her shoulders and takes a deep breath and looks at you. If you need anything, hun, please let me know. I'll be glad to get you anything you need. But for right now, I just need to be with my dear Erica. Could you understand?
Absolutely. I'm just checking on you guys.
Any sign of boring? Any sign of Grunk?
To my shame, not yet.
It's not your fault. They were never the type to try and put people in danger for themselves. I'm sure they'll come back, and if not, we're still here for you. This guild, it's yours now. If you don't mind, I can't talk right now. I need to be with Erica.
I'll leave you to it. Call if you need anything.
She walks up and slowly closes the door behind. So yeah, you go off and you wash up. You meet Ivy in the hall as she walks towards. Basically, there is a washroom kind of built into the tavern, or not tavern, into the guild hall. And as you go into the washroom, both of you notice like there's different things that are kind of like sinks. You also notice that there's this like kind of like fireplace thing, and where you could kind of like steam the room if you want to. You notice that there are different wooden sections that have these like hoses that look like shower faucets things as well. So it's kind of like a medieval bathroom, and it has like about four sections or so, and there's no toilet per se. That is in a completely separate room. But yeah,
The guard robe.
the what?
Guard robe.
The guard room?
Guard robe.
Oh,
It is a French term for outhouse.
yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. So yeah, that. So yeah, you guys kind of like clean up, get refreshed. There are new basic like clothing similar to what you've already worn. It's nothing special. You do notice that there in each room, in one of the drawers, there is a red and gold sash that has the same sigil as that looks like the sigil that you have basically, for you, that you can wear as well, to represent the Ironhold family. Or you don't have to if you don't want to, but it is there for you. The blankets are wool, comfortable. The room is warm. In a long time during this whole journey, it's the first time you actually kind of felt like you can breathe. Take a deep breath. Shakupon, you have been drinking with the group of people. And is there anything that you want to ask anybody? Everybody's kind of just chilling, kind of minding their own business. They all kind of look a little down at the moment. And you kind of hear whispers of like, oh, what are we gonna do? You know, the if Boren isn't coming, or you know, what does it mean for the family? I wonder how many people died. I hope everybody's okay. You kind of notice that Anya Brightheart, the dwarf in front of you, is just kind of keeping to herself. She kind of looks you up and down from time to time and just kind of like goes back to her paperwork, sipping on wine.
Oh, I'm literally just trying to be like a fly on the wall. I just want to see what everybody else is like talking about or worried about or doing. I'm
Okay.
also trying to make sure that none of the people who are here are suspicious.
Okay.
Like maybe one of them is trying to be undercover for whoever exploded the boat.
Can you do an investigation check for me? Or insight check. There we go. Onto what they're saying.
Right?
Yeah.
Where is...
Welcome back.
Oh, there it is.
I have back 2.
Welcome back.
7.
Okay, so with an insight of it's 8, but with an insight of 8, like you don't really notice a whole lot. Everybody just kind of seems like they lost a really good friend and they're really just worried about him. Nobody seems like they're glad or happy with what's going on. The two dwarves off to your left just kind of seem like they're more arguing about how to bake things. They're not as worried. They knew that it, like, one of them actually kind of says, "What kind of idiot fucking brings every rich person they can to a ceremony? That's asking for the worst." And the Gorum, the man with the white hat, is saying that, and then the man that's under him with the bald head is like, "Hey, but you know, people got to celebrate. People got to see face to face. You can't really be mad at people that want to show up and show their respect." So they're just kind of like going back and forth about the situation. And then it goes back to the baking argument. "You used too much yeast, and you didn't let the bread rise. Turned out like shite. You act like you know everything, but you've never cooked, and you've never baked in your life. You're just an assistant." So, everybody else is just kind of sad. Jasper's just trying to calm down Sunstar. Alara is the kind of the chef, and she's just talking about like when they come back, like she's gonna make their favorite dishes and you know, try and make sure everything's proper and ready for them when they get there, so that way they have like a feast when they come back. Jasper is just kind of like talking to Alara, the other elven person in the room, and they're both kind of like trading stories of like what they used to do with Borin, Dwagar, and Grunk back in the day, like slaying dragons. You pick up on them talking about how they raided Cragbach Castle and fought all the goblins out before, and it's weird that there's so many that are back now. Like they had to have come from somewhere else, but hopefully somebody will go and check. And then and then Groff is just kind of over there like, I tried to tell them to watch out for the people with the green mask. Nobody ever listens to Groff." Kind of...
This man sounds like a clown and I hate it.
I know, that's why. He kind of like looks over at you and smiles, and as he smiles, there's like crooked teeth. Like one of them's like kind of bluish hue. And he raises the glass up to you and starts drinking.
To me or to Karud?
To Shakupan.
Oh, I sheepishly smile back and raise my glass.
And so he kind of like gets down and starts walking towards you.
Oh no.
Does it show him on your guys' screen? Because it's this. Let me see.
Yeah, he's there.
He's there? Okay.
Just in front, yeah.
Okay. Because it's like gray on my screen. It's weird.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. But yeah, he's in front of you. He's like, well, it's good to see you're alive. What, what happened on the ship? I wasn't there.
I kind of just very slowly drink my drink. And like I hold up a finger, like, hey, give me a second. And I'm gonna take agonizingly long to finish my sip.
He just kind of like looks at you and smiles. Like he's just so excited to have somebody talk to him.
Oh dear. Oh.
He's just looking up at you like excited to like have you answer the question.
You just
put my beer down.
Encourage her.
And I'm like, hey, can you give me another one?
You can literally ask the barkeep.
So is that a no?
Jasper, what do you want, you piece of crap? Well, you didn't say that when I sold you the. Shut up. What would you like? That's what I thought. Let me get another gut cleaner. Jasper rolls his eyes and kind of like walks over to one of the barrels, kind of opens up.
I'm gonna try to
the cork
sneak away while
you.
he's talking to them distracted.
Do a sneak check for me really quick.
That's an 11.
Stealth. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's not like super bright. So you kind of just like walk away. He turns around. And he's like, oh, more beer for me. And he like grabs it and starts chugging, and like it's just spilling off of the side of his mouth and shit. And like Elara looks over and he's just like, oh God. Oh my. So yeah, while all this is going on, everybody is like slowly kind of going. You notice some of them are going to the back of the kitchen. Elara starts to escort Anya into the kitchen, and Elara follows. Wow, they're both named Elara. God damn it. How did I do this? I need to rename people later.
You should stop naming people when you're high.
Yeah, I really should, huh? So they all kind of like group up and get ready to go to the back, and Elara looks back, Brightleaf looks back. Farewell, my friends. We'll see you later. Let me know if anybody comes and we'll cook them a good meal. I know it's been a rough day, but we have to press on. So they all kind of just go into the back of the kitchen, and yeah, you don't really hear anything in the back there. People are slowly cleaning up everything around you guys, getting rid of the food, cleaning up the beer stains on the floor. Bane is just sleeping over by the bread area. He ate everything that was on that tray, basically. And yeah, it is getting later. You guys got here like, I want to say like afternoon, like maybe about like 3 o'clock ish or so. And it has been about like 3 or 4 hours. During this time, these 3 or 4 hours that you guys have finally gotten back, Karad, is there anything that you're doing in particular?
I am going to go and first I'm going to go and scrub up, and then I'm going to come down to the bar and drink.
Okay.
Once I'm cleaned up, I realize that I need to tell everybody what happened in midair. That guy.
Okay. Alrighty. So you are. Anybody else want to like clean up, go upstairs, or do anything? As time is kind of like going on, and yeah. Is there anything else before you guys all meet up downstairs that you guys want to do? Any interactions?
I want to pet the dog.
Okay. He's pretty friendly. So you go up to him and you just like kind of pet him, and he's just like kind of like has a snot bubble and it just pops, and he's like As you're petting him,
I
he's wagging
am,
his tail furiously.
I am like rubbing like the fuck out of his face. I'm like smushing everything. I'm
You
like,
really
yes, who's a
drool on
good
your
boy?
breath?
Who's a good boy? I don't give a shit about the drool.
Yeah, he's getting drool everywhere. Like he's like licking your face too as this is going on. He's like super happy. You feel that he is a fucking heavy dog though. He is like taller than you if you were to stand up, kind of deal. So
I'm
he's
like
a big
petting
boy.
him. I'm like, I can ride you into battle, can't I? Can't I?
He's just like and just like barks in happiness and like wagging his tail so hard he's like knocking shit over. He knocks like one of the cups over and Gorham is like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
You're a dog.
The dog. Bane just like looks over, farts really quick, and then looks back at you and starts licking your face. Gorham's like, all right, I think that's time for me to go. So he kind of like hops over the bar and walks up into the kitchen. Torin looks over at you. Oh, that's very nice. Usually I can't get him to shut up or go away that easily. Always the bickering. I don't think we've met. Who might you be? Everybody seems very happy to have you around.
No, Shokupan.
Shakupan. Nice to meet you, Shakupan. I really like your armor and the hat that you're wearing.
Thanks. It hides my bad hair.
He looks at you and like most of your hair is like already out and the hat only covers like the top part.
Yeah, but the top part's uncombed.
That's fair. Well, whatever helps, I guess. I wouldn't know what it's like to have that much hair. He kind of just like pats his bald head. Gotta give this thing a waxing every couple of weeks or else it'll lose its shine.
Ow.
It's like laughing at himself. Drunk as shit. Yeah. Anyway, we are going to be hitting an ad pretty soon. I need to get water. I don't know if you guys want to keep on going. We are at the 2-hour mark, so we can keep going or we can end it here.
Go get water and we'll keep going for like another hour.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, guys. for the sake of you guys, we're going to continue, even with the add-on. It's mainly for recording purposes anyway. So, you're all downstairs. Everybody's clean, washed up. Everybody smells fresh. You got new digs on. Nothing fancy, like I said. Everything is just kind of like basic. Shakapan, you kind of like shined your armor. Are you still with the dog? Or are you moved up with everybody else?
That's a dumb question.
She's with the dog. Okay, so we're gonna have everybody kind of like meets up at the bar next to Shakapan. You're all kind of just chilling. Do you guys want to like? I'm just asking this so that way you guys can get a better idea of like who you guys are. Now that you guys are in a calm situation, there isn't necessarily a crowd. Everybody that you're with right now is kind of like doing their own thing. You have Jasper shining glasses. Torin is also helping him clean up. And kind of drinking on the side as well. You have Anya and Thorgrim kind of going through paperwork. So you guys are kind of have a moment to yourselves to get like talk or chat about things that have happened to you so far.
I need to tell him about the creepy guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So you explain to them about the shadowy figure that came up to you. The mysterious message that he gave you as well. He had a very dark presence to him and seemed to be one of the key factors of like what just happened. How do you guys react to her news?
Ooh.
Sounds rough, buddy.
Yeah. That's a mess.
You look back in your memory and you do notice one detail that you didn't really quite catch, but you saw it in the corner of your eye. It was a little that clip that holds people's shroud together. That clip is in the shape of a spider.
Like a lost spider or just a spider?
Kind of in the shape of spider. Like, you know, Spider-Man symbol on his chest? Kind of similar.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like a pin.
Do I recognize it as a lost spider?
Not a lost spider. It was just kind of like, huh?
Loth, the deity. Loth.
No. Sorry. No, not a loth spider. You're right. Yeah, sorry. I was confused for a second when you said that. So sorry. No, it is not a loth spider, but it is in the shape of a spider itself. So it was a little weird looking. That was the one thing that you noticed. You couldn't really make out his face, or you did notice his eyes were glowing. He's probably using some type of thaumaturgy to kind of like keep him hidden or look crazy. But yeah, so you share that information, and as you're all kind of like having a drink and talking about your like past lives and kind of sharing your experience that just happened, you hear the door behind you slam open, and you look behind, and you hear panting and the dragging of feet. And that is not the right person. Holy crap. Okay. All right. Sorry, I gotta read these people back.
Boren?
Hold on. So you see a tiefling carrying a Lyric through the door. He's bloodied and scratched and stabbed, but he is barely making it through, and he has a Lyric kind of dragging behind him, and they both make it in, and he falls to his knees to the ground, and he's like, "Hi, I found one," and he's like trying to get back up, but he's just falls flat back on the ground. Alaric is knocked out on the ground, but he doesn't look too bad for wear. And through the outside in the dark, you see Boren come through the door. I don't know why it's not letting me make him into
something you can see. It's making it a secret. I don't know if you can see him or not, but he's like right out.
Kind of.
Yeah.
He's dim, but he's there.
Okay, let me see if I can do this. Oh, he's not an important NPC. Well, that's lame. But you can see him nonetheless right now. I'll have to fix that later. I'm not trying to waste your guys' time. Well, Boren does come through. He is bloodied and battered as well. Parts of his one part of his glasses is broken. The other part is kind of shoved in his face a little bit. He is limping really badly, and he is also accompanied by Grunk, who I also have to grab from somewhere because he is not here. But for the sake of imagination, he is there with you guys. Let's see. Go over here. Let me try and fix this. Okay, so Boren, we're going to... Okay. Anyway, they show up. You see the tiefling on the ground, and he is not looking well for wear. None of them are looking well for wear, and Boren is kind of gasping for air. It's like, we did it. We saved as many as we could. He coughs up some blood onto the ground.
Am
I don't...
anywhere near this?
You're still petting the dog, from my understanding. You notice that he is there though. There we go. Fix the opacity.
If I'm able to, I would like to just do a lay on hands on him.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of like...
man's coughing up blood.
Do you run from the dog and run towards him? Kind of. Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you kind of just... Bane is like sitting there looking at you and like kind of gives you this, it's okay. If I kind of feel, and you just like run off towards Boren, and you try and help him, but he stops. He's like, no, help him. And he points towards Yosef on the ground. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here. How do you read?
I'm moving away from the bar and trying to come over. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll be over to help.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna help lift them up and like get them into like a chair type thing so they can rest and everything else.
Can I call for a healer? That way they both can get helped.
The problem is the only one who's in the house is upstairs trying to save his sister.
Yeah.
Ah. That's a problem.
Could be.
I grabbed some alcohol off the bar to like wash out wounds and stuff like that.
Anya walks up with a bottle of red liquid, a few of them, enough for all of the party. Oh, you're so stubborn, Boren. But here, now everybody can get healed. Boren takes it. Grunk kind of like slowly grabs it and says, I wish this was ale, but it'll do. He takes a swig, and so does Boren, and they kind of heal up just a little bit. You notice some of their wounds stop bleeding as much.
You can have ale after you're done bleeding all over the floor.
You're funny. Laughing hurts. Yosef kind of just like flops back over his back. Yeah, I can't really use my arms right now. Yosef is this pink-esque tiefling with light blue hair, deep black horns that come out from his forehead. He has a cape with like this white fur on the where the collar would be, and it drops back down. Most of his color scheme is going to be black and red, so he has this black leather vest on him with like this red shirt under it, and you notice on the side of him he has a dagger kind of strapped to his leg, and he also has very dark brown pants, and his boots kind of go all the way up to his knees. Those are also kind of leather, but they are black leather, kind of like a gothic vibe to it as well. He has like these black bracers on, and you notice near
on his shoulders are actually kind of dragon scales, red dragon scales, as well. And he is wearing like these dorky, nerdy, big circle glasses on his face. And he is holding on to a staff that actually looks kind of like a slingshot on the top of it. It kind of like goes into this crescent shape facing upward, though part is facing upward. So that's what
like
Joseph
a
looks like.
cross stick.
So imagine a giant fucking slingshot.
Oh, okay.
But without the sling in it.
Got it.
That's kind of like how his staff looks, and he is just on the ground. He can't really use his arms or anything. And Anya kind of just pops a cork off the bottle and just starts pouring the liquid into his mouth. And he's thanks, I guess. Oh, it's like pouring on him. And some of his wounds are starting to heal up, and Alaric is also force fed a potion kind of by Grunk. Yes, drink up, buddy, drink up. It'll all be over soon. You get the rest, you see your family. Oh, don't you die on me, you weak bastard. Get up! And he pounds on his chest and he's like,
very good. It feels like there's no God. It was just black. It was black. There was no heaven. It was so depressing.
It looks like you kind of left us there for a moment, buddy.
I don't know what to do.
Borin kind of puts his hand on Alaric's shoulder.
You could rest, friend.
Go to bed, yeah? And we'll see you tomorrow. Good buddy. He's still worse for wear and kind of walks over and pulls himself up a chair and sits down. Looking
I
at you guys.
approach him and tell him that his sister's upstairs in the room being healed.
And Erica? Is she still with us?
So far, yes, she appears to be making progress.
I don't know what happened. Well, I do. We were betrayed, but so many ships. None of them were supposed to have explosives or any type of weapons on them. So many creatures. Tell me, didn't the assassins look a little weird to you? And the bats and the goblins. So many goblins.
They were fake dwarves.
I noticed there was hay ripped off one of the heads. Who could have done something like this? How are there so many? I thought we had.
I tell him about the creepy guy and the spider emblem on his cloak.
Interesting. Spider. I've heard of somebody named the Spider before. They might be related. Anybody with that kind of name would definitely be flashy and stupid. But how did he get so many? For how long was this being planned? So many questions, so little time. But I do know where we can get more answers. And besides that, we are a guild and we have a job to do. Take some time to heal and rest. Yosef? Yosef replies.
Yeah? How can I help?
Are you going to be able to help join them? Or do you need to go back? You were very late, after all, and seemed like you weren't going to be coming in the first place, but with everything said and done, that would be a good time to go back if you're not willing to press forward. Could get more dangerous.
Well, I don't really have much to go back to, sir, but, I could do it.
Yosef kind of leans towards the staff and pulls himself up from the ground.
You can count on me, sir. By the way, I don't know, if you guys noticed, but I'm Yosef, and it's nice to meet you all. I was really late to the party, and then ended up on the wrong ship. It's kind of embarrassing.
He looks up to all of you guys.
You survived. That's good.
more than others have.
Yeah, it was crazy. Did you guys notice anything before it happened, or anybody that looks
Probably
suspicious so far?
large explosives. Just being hidden in plain sight.
Yeah. Kind of idiotic of a ceremony to have a bunch of explosives on a ship and then have people show up on it. Warren's like, I was not the one that planned it. I have to go through different channels to figure out who made this stupid, idiotic idea happen while people were on board, and the failsafe didn't go off and teleport anybody out of there. Everybody else had to make their own portals, or I had to use the spare crystals that I had to send to different waypoints. It's so confusing. But anyway, take time, train up, and get ready for the next step. We're going to be heading to Fandor. I need to figure out what happened to a friend of ours and see if it's connected. And I need to drop you off at your first mission. We have a few days before we take off. And, well, we have to make a name for ourselves. The guild is yours. Pick a leader or do a voting system. At the end of the day, any crazy important details will be handled through Thora and myself. Anything else is kind of up to you guys, but I have a mission for you. And I'll let you know when we'll be heading off. In that time, please prepare, get ready, enjoy the hospitalities, and if you have any questions, please reach out to Thor. In the meantime, do an investigation and figure out what kind of charlatan would do something like this. So, yeah, Warren kind of takes off, goes upstairs to talk to his sister. Grunk is sitting down, kind of like munching on leftovers and drinking ale. Alaric is trying to get his bearings. He almost basically died. So, but everybody is happy to see Boren and Grunk back. Is there anything that you guys want to do during this time?
Sleep and train.
Okay.
Get a
Can I
good
just sleep
goddamn
for
nap.
real?
Yeah. All right. So you all, as the evening starts to get darker and the sun completely escapes the horizons and the moon overtakes the stars, the cool winds of night caress the hall, and the howling blows through the windows as you start to go to sleep. You all relive what happened in your dreams, wondering if you are even capable of what's coming up next. Were you the right party? Were you the right people for these missions? Are you taking on more than you can handle? You thought he would start off with just something simple, but it seems like you've just nearly escaped hell. Toss and turn and sweat, wondering what's next. Hopefully tomorrow brings more training, more experience, brings more strength. Nobody knows. The image of a spider haunts your dreams, Keta. That man's red eyes seem to make you into stone and you can't feel like able to move. You open your eyes and you see his shadow in the corner watching you. As if it's like a sleep paralysis. Eventually, you go back to sleep. Day breaks through the windows. As you see the dust through the rays of the sun, you all arise, ready for another day, and begin to train, eat breakfast, and be merry with the staff. Time goes on, and you all level up to level 2.
Nice.
So
Right,
yeah.
now, how the fuck do
Now I
I
gotta
level up with
figure
this
out-
goddamn program?
Okay,
Click
so
level up.
when you go to open your character sheet, there is literally a button that says level up. and then it brings you to the other character sheet. And then at the bottom left corner, you will be able to click the level drop down, and you move up a level. And then it goes, and it'll ask you to change things on your sheet to the right. There'll be other drop downs where you can add points to your character for other things.
New level 2. And hit complete.
Yeah. If you check to make sure though, because sometimes you have to like go through and it's like 8 selections, check on the right side under your subclass stuff, and it'll say like ability score improvements and so on and so forth. And you could make those selections.
Man, didn't give me any of that. Just a minute.
It might not because you guys are level 2, but I'm just letting you know. And then there's like default class features and stuff that will pop up as time goes on. See a lot more. So
realistically, nothing really happens till we're level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get.
And then level 4 we get feats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing really anything that changed.
I think you guys' hit points go up though.
Oh yeah, mine that changed it. That
yeah.
went up.
I can now take 2 goblins.
Mine went up by a lot.
Your
Oh,
hit
look at
points?
You,
Yeah.
Yeah.
big buff boy.
I went from 18 to 31.
What?
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wow.
12 to 20.
I went from 10 to 17.
I went from 11 to 18, and I was supposed to be a strong one.
I'm also a great weapon fighter with a high strength score and a high constitution score.
Yeah. Fucking nerd. Says the DM.
Who names their character Crud?
At least mine is somewhat in English language.
At least people enjoy mine. No one enjoys Crud.
Nobody enjoys you.
Wow.
That's a lie.
You do, sir.
You married me twice.
I did.
She imported you.
This is also true.
I could have chosen somebody with seasoning.
Ah.
Ow.
Where did everything go?
Sorry, I had to move everyone.
Okay. Did you move the map or something?
Oh yeah.
He did.
Oh.
We're in a different map.
Thought
You're in the training ground.
broke. Okay, well I thought I broke something.
No, you're fine. You didn't break anything. I'm sorry. I should have been a little bit more like, oh hey guys, you're doing shit. Let me fucking
I was too busy roasting my husband.
gross.
No, you.
I
Yeah.
know.
You have
Imagine
to base
being
them
married.
just right when you do that.
I do the same thing with my wife. Anyway, we're gonna move you guys over training grounds. Gonna have you all around a little bit, doing shit over here.
Really? Because that doesn't look like the button I'm trying to push. Yeah. All right. What are we doing now?
So for the past couple of days, as time has gone on, hold on, let me see if I can.
A reason I'm asking is I'm not going to be able to stay on very much longer. I'm going to have to go lay down. I'm still sick.
We can stop right here if you want.
Well, I mean, is it something I need to be here for? Or you can pretty much wave your magic wand and run my character through the paces or something.
It's up to the rest of the group. If you guys want to keep on going, we can. If not, we could stop here. So it's up to you guys.
I'm sorry, guys, but I've been sick since yesterday, so.
Yeah, dude, take the time and like recuperate yourself.
I mean,
Yeah.
we leveled up. We
Yeah,
can
all
pick
good.
it up here next time.
Okay.
I would rather you be healthy rather than straining yourself to stay up for a little bit of storytelling.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off at this point, and
Okay.
I will see you guys next time we schedule.
Yep.
Okay, thanks. Good
Feel
night.
better.
Thank you. I hope so. All right, bye-bye.
Boy.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so are we hopping off, or are we gonna keep going? What do you guys want to do?
Well, it's 9 o'clock. It's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Like we haven't dived into anything new yet.
Yeah, I think so
And
too.
also, her character is like pretty central to this.
Yeah.
Since she's essentially the messenger of the spider dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah, we can call it here. Thanks everybody in that showed up for the stream. I hope you have a great rest of your night. We will see you next time. I will post in the Discord the next time we are going to be doing D&D.